Hey everybody. Pokemon, right? That's what we're here for. I'm going to watch the show and play the game. I don't think I have to do an introduction on the 38th episode, but you know what the 38th episode is? Banned. Seizures. This was the only one that I remember hearing about back in the day was this particular episode. What was it called? Cyber Soldier Porygon. So, heads up. First of all, I already started playing the episode so I could queue it up, and I know it's in Japanese. So we're going to have another one of those, like the last one that was banned. I don't think was ever released in the United States. Is that how it works? Pokemon episode 38. Let's see. 38. First broadcast in Japan. Episode infamous. Many viewers suffering adverse health effects, epileptic seizures, vomiting, irritated eyes, and other related symptoms. Because of that, it was never commercially released or rebroadcast anywhere in the world. So yes, this was only in Japan. So if you are prone to seizures, don't watch this one. But we're going to do that, and then we're going to get to playing the game. In 3, 2, 1. Their theme song is just way cooler. It's still... It still cracks me up that the English translation, assuming this is actually correct, says through that girl's skirt as it runs through the girl's legs. I'm sure this is different to someone who actually speaks Japanese. Because, I mean, if you took English and translated to Japanese, they'd be like, why are you saying it like that? They do things differently. That's how language works. I mean, both are good for their own reason. This is pretty cool. Maybe it's just because it's not the same, but that Pokemon theme was enough to get any kid in 1998 up on their feet, I'm sure. All right. Okay, so someone's talking over it. Is that the narrator? Is the narrator... Okay, nope. Oh, there's a warning on this episode where I found it. Yeah. Matcha City. They made Pikachu look like an old man drinking a city. AI Warrior Polygon. Okay, this does give me a warning. These are fan translations. But I mean, that's fine, right? Then there's more people doing it, probably. I don't know what the translation was like in 1998. Hey, they seem pretty busy at the Pokemon Center. Who? Okay, so this guy built the transfer stuff? Whoa, that's how they say Ninetales? Someone's stealing the Pokemon. Oh, okay, a bug in the system. Maybe. What? Could it be? Ash. What? Is that what you imagine a virus to be? It's like a demon. What is a vaccine program? You guys don't know how computers work. Please step away and let the man work. How does the transfer system work? What is this map? What do you mean it's wrong walking into someone's house? That's how Pokemon works. And Legend of Zelda. And probably other games. What? That doesn't seem good. Doesn't seem that realistic, but yeah, okay. Except for that virus stuff. Oh, it seemed much bigger a second ago. Maybe he could control the size of his hologram. Ooh. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Oh, trapped. Monster balls. Pokeballs. But don't you... Look, it's Porygon! The CG Pokemon. Aha! Look, it's Team Rocket. I knew it. Okay. Oh. But then where are they stealing them to and what? I mean, that totally makes sense. Oh, okay. So he's talking about vaccine software. That's not, guys. It's a TV show. It's a kid's TV show. Okay. Okay. But so you could digitize a person? This is some Tron stuff, huh? I mean, that is how it works. They digitize a Pokemon, don't they? It's complicated, and I don't think they ever explain it, which is fair. I wouldn't. The Team Rocket just did it. I mean, maybe it wasn't on purpose, but it's been done. Okay, you're just sending children in against their will, though, man. Oh, yep, there they go. I don't know why it's going one at a time like this and two at a time. This is bloop. Okay, it's a neat idea. Giant Porygon. You didn't even use your Pokedex on the Porygon to find out more about it, Ash. How do you know that, Brock? What? That's quite an assumption if you don't actually know how. Okay. Yeah, do it. Let's go, Porygon. Porygon. That is a lot of Pokeballs. And also, how are they having just... What, they put up a stop sign in the... They're directing traffic? I guess Meowth is Nerouth? One of the better plans, honestly. It's definitely working except for that part. Oh. Arbok is the same, but Wheezing is Madagos? Da, 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 da. Come on, Porygon. Uh-oh. What? Wait, it just changed its... How does Porygon work? Wait. Conversion? That... The appearance and attach it... Wait, what? How did they get one? What's happening? Real Porygon. As opposed to the one that has a little rocket flag. Did they steal someone else's? Well, how's this gonna... Wait, what? What is happening? One became a shield, the other one's become a lance and then a hammer. That's how it worked? And their Porygon was defeated too, but I really don't understand the logic of this. Okay. Get the stuff, probably, man? Who's this guy? Oh. Yeah, vaccine. Uh-oh. It's Pikachu. Polygon. Oh, right. Because of how they pronounce ours. Porygon. Yep, that makes sense. Okay. I expected some name changes. This is really... Break up your programs. Brock, how do you know all this all of a sudden? You are a font of technological information For a man who just chases girls and cooks Pokemon food. You know about the highway, you know about what your program is. It's pretty impressive, honestly. What? Okay. That's not how a vaccine works, no matter what. Maybe that's just a translation issue, but still. This is ridiculous. What on earth? I mean, that's cool. Da, 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 da. Good thing it's got rockets. This is ridiculous. Yeah, all right. There's a lot of flashing. And there was more. That's how it works. The vaccine that is a spaceship with rockets and a laser beam has stronger attacks that they just hold off in case the virus is stronger. Why waste it? Oh. Hey, look, a lot of flashing. Uh-oh. Don't use that command again. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to lose people's Pokemon. Also, that was a lot of Pokemon to be transferred to the Pokemon Center at one time. Or through the Pokemon Center? It's not really. Oh. Whose Porygon is this? Do the right thing. Risk your life, even though, you know, this. Bit more flashing. Yep. Okay. So did it close them up, or are they gone? Oh, nope. Arr. Oh, Bulbasaur. Oh no, they're overweight. Uh-oh, it's not out of trouble yet. Here comes the vaccine ship. Wow, that's a lot of flashing there, too. No wonder this episode. Uh-oh. What? 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 The laws of physics really changed in this episode and the way that they do this universe. And then it just disappears. Okay. Yep. Cool. There they go. What a strange thing. It would be. Wasn't really. How was it? It wasn't that. That's not fair at all. His program worked. It was someone else. And it had nothing to do with your vaccine. What on earth? Old man Pikachu's back. And on and on. Yeah. For like another 50 episodes. Well, not quite, but close. This is a very different ending than the last time. What? Okay, hold on. It's like a mother and daughter singing to each other. And the lyrics go, the kid saying, I want to grow up quickly. And the mother goes, why? Because I want to. Isn't it fun to be a kid? But somehow I want to try it. Then I'll tell you my dream next. And the music kicks in. I want to return to being a kid once again. Why? Because I want to. Even though it's great being grown up, I wonder if I can't become one even for a day. No turning back. Aw, you're mean. Long ago, when I was still a child, I put lots of treasures in my pocket. Even now, I still peek at its face sometimes. What? Could that be Pikachu? My, whatever could it be? Children of old, children now. Anytime is inside their pockets, whether boys or girls, they're both singing now. Anybody is in their pocket a fantasy. Land, like they're just making noises now. What? What was that? I guess that's a preview of next time too? This is wild, man. Okay. I'm gonna play the game now. We're not gonna do anything like that. Bum. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. All right. We are here. Which direction were we going, though? Fuchsia City. So we made it through all the way around through there. So we need to Fuchsia City, Safari Zones. We're headed out to the right. How are our Pokemon looking? They're looking good. Good. All right. Away we go. Or I turn up my volume a bit. Da, 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 da. Hello. Are you working on a Pokedex? Professor Oak's egg came by here. Oh, okay. Well, I don't think I have enough because Ash, but let's see. Hello. Hi, remember me? I'm Professor Oak's aide. If you caught 50 kinds of Pokemon, I'm supposed to give you an XP all. So Ash, have you caught at least 50 kinds of Pokemon? Yes. Let's see. Uh-oh, you've caught only 21 kinds of Pokemon. You need 50 kinds if you want the EXP all. EXP or just XP? I always said EXP because it literally has EXP. All right, we're going to do some battling here. Who needs to level up? Bulbasaur does. Sup, lady? Want to play with my Pokemon? Is this playing? I feel like it's kind of forcing them to fight each other until one of them faints. But there's a lot of things that are questionable about the Pokemon world. For example... Okay, so you can't poison them. That's unfortunate. Hey, you know what? Let's just make this easier. Go ahead and Charmander, please. So you can digitize a Pokemon. That's what happens when they go... No, not what happens when it goes in the Pokeball. Even though the Pokeball is what transfers through... I need them to come back around like one of the, you know, that live-action Pikachu movie with Ryan Reynolds. Can we just go ahead and have that level of detail and explanation geared towards adults that explain some of this stuff? Because I'm quite confused. We're going to go ahead and leave Charmander. Charmander needs to level up some. That was a whole thing. That's the kind of... it was fine. It was good. But that's the kind of episode that would kind of mess me up as a child. And I know this for a fact because... I'm thinking of the time that I, being homeschooled, so did not have regular classes or learn in certain tech areas. I remember specifically when I went and started learning about astronomy. And I remember one of the first questions I asked was, so when they go up in space, how do they not bump into the stars? Because as I had seen depicted on TV shows and things, stars were just like up there and around. And I didn't understand how they did that without like bumping into them. How they went up in space because they were all over the place. A sun and a star were two different things as far as I understood them to be. And I learned that from watching cartoons. I know better now, but that's the kind of thing. When you don't have any other context for it, and you literally don't know. I was just far older. That's fine if you're a child and you don't understand because you haven't had it explained to you yet. But I was pretty old by the time that came around, and I finally asked an adult how that worked for real. This fight is quite... I really don't like that I'm paralyzed, and, you know, come on, just knock him out. He's got very little health left. That Tangela. Come on. Oh... I really thought you'd do more than that. This is irritating me now. And I'm sure I can't poison you. Even though I want to. I'm going to switch you out so it doesn't matter. I'll just throw this one away. Okay. I hate this move. Come on! Irritating. Anyway. This would be the kind of thing where I would think that's how a computer works. And also, look, it was a while ago. Not great. But don't make children scared of vaccines. Don't make them think that vaccines are computer virus killing machines that turn into ships and have explosions that can then come out of the computer and blow up a house. What? I was too impatient. That's not, none of that. We're right there. How badly did we just... All right. All right, hold on. Let's do one more with some other Pokemon that we have here with this guy. Squirtle. How about you get a chance here? As long as he also doesn't have grass Pokemon. Then we'll go back and heal. When I whistle, I can summon bird Pokemon. Okay. Sure. Good for you, I guess. Bird Keeper wants to fight. A Pidgeotto. We also have a Pidgeotto that we are ignoring. that we will need again one day. Go ahead and do a bite. It's not like that'll be super effective anyway, so it'll be fine. Don't critical me. How come you went first anyway? I'm 32, 6 levels ahead of you, and you're still... All right, quick attack makes sense at least. But anyway. Weird episode. That one really... I feel like that one really went off the rails with everything. Oh, interesting. I still have the Wikipedia page pulled up for that, and I just looked over and was reading. Okay, so there were all over the place, right? Those flashing. But specifically the 4-second section in which Pikachu uses an electric attack on a group of vaccine missiles. That specifically flashing, alternating rapidly between red and blue. They, in the future, dropped the strobe effects from Pikachu's electric attacks. Bum, 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 bum. He's gonna use a far-fetched... Yes, Pikachu. This Farfetch is still a bird, isn't it? Even though I think it's a normal. A normal? I think it's a normal. I think Garfield would be quite unhappy. What? There we go. You fainted. Pikachu's going to get some experience. The duo. Yes, but because only since we need to do this. Do. And Pikachu again, please. Just a little bit. If that had ever made it to English, I wonder what they would have called Akihabara? Akihabara? I don't know how you properly would pronounce that. I don't know what it would be, but because he had glasses with the spiral thing and was working on computers, he would sound like a stereotype. Realistically. He probably did in Japan, but you know what it is. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and switch out again because we do need to keep leveling up my lowest level. Since we're never going to get an XP all. Honestly, it was annoying in this game anyway, because didn't it specifically, like, as you used it, it would share the XP by going, this one gained this much, this one gained this much. Like, it would make it 6 buttons you have to press to get through it. It honestly felt like it was not worth it whenever I did that. I much prefer the system we have now, which is funny because I am actively, at this point in time, just a peek behind the curtain, playing this and recording for something completely unrelated, the newest Pokemon game. Which, actually, I guess it's not that. I went from the newest one to this, and now I'm doing both. Not quite at the exact same time, obviously. Ow, that's tragic. Yeah, thanks. No, he isn't. No, thank you, Bulbasaur. You stay right where you're at. And now, I could do Primeape and Haunter, where you're just going to run on back. As a matter of fact, we're going to bike on back. I need that bike to be up near the top. So we're going to need to redo that at some point, which will be a few minutes of annoyance. And that was just to get to me to here, huh? Okay, whatever. Back in Fuchsia City. Turn a little purple. Now we got to figure out... Actually, this is more pink. Lavender Town is purple. Where was the Pokemon Center? It's up there. But you can only get it by going around. Annoying. Why is it like this? I'm thankful we didn't add any new tasks to today. Because, yeah, there's no way we are going to be able to have a Porygon fight. There's no way we are going to... Can you even get Porygon in this game? I think you can only get it from the... was that the one that you would need to get from the gambling counter thing? I think so. Which sounds terrible. Thankfully, our goal is not to... Unless Ash gets one at some point, in which case, depending on how he gets it, I don't foresee him getting it. Definitely more of the... he's going to experience and see all of these Pokemon without necessarily having to battle. I mean, without having to catch them himself. Which is cool. What do you got? We had a bird? My birds are shivering. You're good, aren't you? Your birds shiver when they detect someone who's good at battling? I mean, I guess they're shivering in fear because they think I'm good? Then why are you forcing them? Maybe because you just watched me, what I did to the guy next to put up. Ba-da-da-dum. Fury attack. Okay, this one's not great. That's doing a decent amount of damage and hitting multiple times. Charmander, I need you to not die here, buddy. Especially since, Here, you know what? Hit him with one of these annoying moves that I hate. Let's see how it works for us. It's going to do very little. But it'll happen multiple times. So how many times will it happen? There's 2. Oh, it was only 2. See why I don't care for this? Alright. But we can continue. We get it 2. We get it again? Yes. Alright, there it is. I just don't know if it did more than outright attacking. I guess it did save you from having to take damage, but boy, it's annoying. Alright, you're about to use the duo. What a surprise. Yes, Ash will change his Pokemon. Let's give Squirtle a chance out here. Bum, 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 bum. I like that there are a level 28 currently in these battles, but there's only a few of them, it looked like, and we're going the opposite direction where they're going to get easier as we go. Not really what we want. We need them to be higher levels so we can go take care of the stuff that we missed out on. I really don't understand if I, like... Maybe this game was just meant to hit a spot where it was like, okay, go explore and grind a lot. Go catch Pokemon, fill out your... Well, no, not even catching Pokemon gives you experience in this game. Only battles. Another Duo. Squirtle, you can handle it because you did that one pretty well. Alright, well, that's going to put a damper on it, but, you know. Okay, I really need you to stop that now. Now it's getting annoying. Now it's starting to affect my ability to play the game. Because you're gonna hit me with stuff that will hurt. And you get criticals on these Fury attacks. Alright, Squirtle, you survive, and it's time to switch you out if you don't kill it. And I don't think you're going to. Oh, you're so close, though. Come on, survive. Okay, no critical, no critical. Come on. That was only 5. 5. Only 2 attacks with 5. I will take that. That was much better than the other way around. Just as I thought. Charmander, no you are not. Thank you. And this says Route 15, west to Fuchsia City. We're going to need to buy more potions very soon. But I'm glad that we see more people here who are ready to battle. See what Bulbasaur can do. Top or bottom? Maybe there's going to be a bunch of them here. It's just going to be a lot of battles. Let me try out the Pokemon I just got in a trade. Okay. Did you trade with the girl who was standing right next to you? Because, guess where I'm headed next. Junior Trainer wants to fight. Junior Trainer sent out Gloom. Why is it whenever I switch my grass Pokemon into the top spot, you send out a grass... Yeah. And you put me to sleep. Great. Exactly what I wanted. Thank you. Don't die from that, so you can hit it with a fire attack. You see why I never switch my Pokemon? I just let them die constantly. Oh man, you can get burned or something. Go ahead and finish it off with an Ember. But about to use Oddish. Yes. These are all bad options. You know what? Actually, just leave Charmander out there because you need the experience. So it's not like this is a real problem here. All right. I'm trying to think of other things I believed as a child that were not true that I learned from TV or something. I want to say it was the thing about someone, a little man being inside. Not good enough, the traffic lights, but I'm pretty sure that was my dad telling me that at one point because I asked a lot of questions. A lot of questions. Hey, did you just trade with her? I raise Pokemon because I live alone. Okay, that's strange to specifically say that, but Beauty wants to fight. Oh, they didn't even give a name. It's just Beauty. Dun, 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 dun. Once again, put out a grass for your grass. It's fine, Charmander. It's up to you. Razor Leaf. That should not be very effective, so I think I'll be fine. So Pokemon can go into a Pokeball, but it doesn't work on a human. But it just takes them and shrinks them down to fit inside some kind of expansive storage. We still, as far as I can tell, have not seen what the inside of a Pokeball looks like to a Pokemon. But I think they just shrink them down, and then they can shrink even further because the size of the ball expands and shrinks, right? Which is cool, but that's really unexplained. But it doesn't actually digitize them until you put them into the computer? Seems to be. It's kind of strange and rather unexplained. I didn't ask for this. What? I mean, what do you... What are you doing? Fork over all your cash when you lose to me, kid. Well, all right. Calm down. Biker. Coughing. Let's see. You might actually be able to... I don't remember what I was using against you guys. Okay, definitely not that then. It's poison, isn't it? Grass and poison? Yeah, we don't want that, but we don't have anything super good against poison, so we'll just swap to something else, like Squirtle. Kind of had enough of you guys on the bridge from last time, and I think the time before that, so maybe you could, you know, go away. And that's one. It's about to use a Grimer. I'm not wrong about that, am I? Poison. I know it's a poison type, and it would be ground or psychic, and we don't have either of those. So, yeah, Squirtle, you keep on it. Because I don't really have a better idea at this point in time. I'm just trying to get them all leveled up nice and high. Mid to upper 30s. Then we can try Gary again. Alright, can't do that. You've disabled it. Bum, 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 biddly-dum, biddly-dum, biddly-dum. Wonder what next week is. What? Why is this one called Pikachu's Goodbye? What? I don't like the sound of that. I'm concerned now about what next week is going to be. Squirtle leveled up. About to use a Weezing. Yes, we'll go ahead and change. You know what? Give Pikachu a chance because nobody else really can do much else here. Besides ours, who is much higher. Hit it with the slam. Okay, don't hit it with the slam. Hit it with the sludge. That's not great, Pikachu. If you get hit with another one of those, try Thunderbolt. Try something that you will actually hit with, and it will be effective. And try something that will be good. Uh-oh. That could take it down to there. Exactly the same amount. Haunter. When in doubt, Haunter. Although I don't know how many physical moves this thing has. Oh, well, thank you. Perfect. Nightshade. How we looking here after this one? Oh, close. Smog is not very effective. Can we finish it off with a little licky? Just, there we go. Alrighty. Well, we got some levels done. That can't be true. But it is. And no, Squirtle is not going to evolve. None of them are going to evolve, and for how long? Forever. Until Ash eventually does, I think. I'm pretty sure I remember Ash having an evolved form of at least one of them. That may be the only one. It may be the one time that he let a Pokemon evolve, and then he was like, oh, I don't like this, and never did it again. So we're going to have those Pokemon through the end of the game. But you know what? That's going to have to do it for today. We're right around the time that it's time to stop and wait until next week, which I am very concerned about, considering the name of the episode is Pikachu's Goodbye. Not a fan. Not a fan of what that sounds like. The last time we said goodbye to a Pokemon was very sad. We haven't actually had to do it. No, wait, we got rid of that Butterfree. We said goodbye. Next week, everybody. See you then.